Good evening and welcome back to AAA Newfoundland Midget Hockey right here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center, home of the Tripen Osprey. Your host team tonight. This is a three-game series. This is the second game between these two teams, your Tripen Osprey in the white jerseys. Wearing number 3 is Dawson Johnson. Jacob Kennedy wears number 4. Jonathan Rourke, number 6. Russell Monk, number 7. Jackson Barrett wears number 9. Evan Russell is 12. Alex Crane, watch him on your TV tonight, folks. Exciting hockey player, wears 14. Ron O'Keefe, 17. Adam Dawson is 18. Ethan King is 19. Jarrett Rideout wears 22. Ryder Lewis was 27. Robert Corbett wears 66. Jesse Harris, number 71. Smart play by Jesse last night on a winning goal. Heads up all the way and a deflection in front. Riken Young wears 72. Nathan Nolan wears 77. Ian Drover is 83. Nick Crosby, the team captain, wears 91. Adam Curry is number 31. Scott Kirby wears number 1. For your visiting Central Impact, they're in the dark jerseys. Night number 1 is Logan Colburn. Number 34 is Adam Hedges. Joseph Vardy wears number 2. Brady Ward wears number 4. Aiden Locke wears number 7. Zach Russell is number 8. Joey Green wears number 9. Alex Kellaway, number 10. Russell Pinkson, number 11. Luke Kosh wears number 12. Adam Pinson, the team captain, exciting hockey player, wears number 14. Grayson Party wears 15. Michael Canning wears 18. Noah Harney wears 19. Jaden Hanrahan wears 22. James Strickland wears 23. Tyler Mulrooney wears 26. Carter Lambert wears 27. Ian Wall wears number 94. Ethan Sims wears number 95. That's your lineups. Exciting game here last night. Tripen Osprey played hard. They were up early in the game. Had to come back. Was a tie game going into the dying minutes. And a big goal scored, as I said, defenseman Harris, but he's hit up the whole time. Standings in the league right now today to Tripen Osprey have won 8. They've lost 9, and they won one of those in a shootout. And the Central Impact have won 11, lost 9, and no ties. So there you go, folks. That's the update. And Don Coombs along with David Sims on a David Sims production. I want to thank everybody for tuning in last night and for your comments, and certainly glad to be here to be able to bring you these exciting games. The best midget hockey players in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You're seeing your hometown team out there tonight, and we notice number 4 is back on the ice tonight. He was sick last night and couldn't make it. Jacob Kennedy, watch for him. You never saw him on your screen last night. Exciting young hockey player, brings a lot of emotion to the game, and certainly well in on the play. And here we go, breaking up the ring. Here's number 12. He's looking to move it in. He finds some skating room. Russell, he had a strong game last night. Very smooth skater. Evan Russell gives it at the point. Shot back in. Little skirmish last night. The teams got each other felt out early now in this one, so they're over the first game jitters. And here it goes with Corbett. He's got Johnson going through the middle, unable to get it through. Corbett works hard. Johnson able to pick it up. And back goes the impact player. Ian is the young Roberts. He's a alternate player playing tonight. Russell on his backhand looks for the man through the center. He finds Harnett. Harnett moves in over the Osprey blue line, takes the shot, and held by the keeper. And in goal tonight we have and the coaches are giving all the players a chance. Kirby back in the net tonight. Curry played last night, so all players getting an opportunity. I want to thank Matthew Toomey for coming along last night, and some great chats with the general manager of the Tripen Osprey team, Chris Crosby, and as he gets ready for a long season. And we're back here tomorrow. This is a 3-game series. We're back here tomorrow morning at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center starting at 10 o'clock. So if you can't watch it on Streamline and you're in the area, come down and support your Tripen Osprey team. Osprey looked to clear it out. Good play. Get back in the center ice area. Looks over for War. Picked up by Captain Crosby. He's got Crane with him, and he's got Dawson. Crosby puts behind the net for Crane. Blocked there by the impact. He played along the boards. Looked to clear it out, but kept in at the line by Lewis. Crane gets a chance, trying to catch the impact on the line change, moving down the right side. Nice little move. Good play by the defenseman. Crosby picks up the loose puck, gives it up in the corner. Impact with an opportunity to clear it out. It's in the center ice area. Here comes Pinson. He's got Canning going for the net. And offside's going to be called. We played 3 minutes and 32 seconds of period number 1. It's scoreless here at the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre in Harbour Grace. Don't forget, AAA Midget Hockey, your very own hometown Tripen Osprey in the white, the visiting Central Impact in the dark jerseys. Wall looks for a cross-ice pass to Pinson, and able to get it through. Mulroney had a strong game for the Impact last night, shoots it back in. Harris, the big assist last night on the winning goal. And out come the Osprey, right out with a chance to clear it out. The Clarenville natives gets it in the center ice area. Shot back in by Wall. Harris forced to come back and play it. He's out with Monk. Once again, want to mention Monk and Crosby, 2 players on the Tripen Osprey, going to be playing with Team Canada in the Czech Republic World Ball Hockey Championships, representing Team Canada. Impact at the point. Wall looking for the man in front. Unable to get it through. Putting some pressure on the Osprey right now. Teams were fairly even throughout the whole game last night. Kennedy bumps with Wall. Kennedy goes for a line change. Face-off going to be deep. To the right of the keeper, Scott Kirby. You noticed last night face-offs very important in this league, and folks, for you that are joining us late, a lot of offense to be played in this hockey game. They can score a lot of goals in a hurry, and the quality of the play is exceptional by both teams. And as Chris Crosby has told us many times in our broadcast, this is about preparing young men as hockey players and young men as people. So it's a goal, and the Osprey will be traveling again to Peterborough, Ontario on January the 18th. Puck is held. Cleary looks to hold it. Chance for the Osprey to break out here now early. Good pressure put on by the Impact. Coach Brian Casey's obviously disappointed in last night's loss. Want to get back and try to keep ahead in the series. Icing is waved off. Good hustle shown by Rideout to get in the first one to the puck. Roberts going to the center of the net. Team's bumping in the corner. As we said, the Osprey will be traveling to Peterborough, Ontario for a big tournament January the 18th. So it's important that they get the training in, get a lot of practice in over Christmas. They just came back from one in Ontario also, and it was a great tournament. A lot of coaches around, college coaches, Quebec Major, junior hockey coaches, giving these young men exposure to high levels of hockey. Picked up the center ice here. Roberts tries a nice little nifty pass ahead to Barrett, unable to get it through. Backstops Party. Party takes a long shot low and wide. In on the forecheck is Sims. Looking for the man in front. Nobody there. Johnson time in the corner. He'll have a look around and finds his teammate Roberts in the center ice area. Roberts just a step ahead for Barrett. 2 number 9s battling along the boards. That's Green and Barrett. Barrett comes up with the loose puck, gives it to teammate Johnson along the boards. Johnson working hard on the boards. Opportunity right now for the Impact cleared out. They get it in the center ice area. Shot back in. Osprey had to clear the zone, and they'll make a line change. 13:53 left to go in this first period of play. It's scoreless at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Sims tries to battle up and over the glass, and we're going to have a face-off. Exciting hockey game here so far, and again, I want to remind people, if you can't watch it on Dave Sims streamlining, you can watch it tomorrow live at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll be back on the air again for you, and glad to have you tuning in and watching. Love your comments, and thank you for supporting your Tripen Osprey. Tripen Osprey, a team of many sponsors. The main corporate sponsor, of course, Brookside Service Station, OK Tire. They got Sportscraft. They got Harbour Grace Ocean Enterprises, NWR Limited, and many, many more. So we'll get them up to you throughout the evening. And here, Crosby puts it behind Crane. Crane goes back to get the puck, looking for the man in the center. Bumped along the boards. Leave it there for the defenseman. Trying to find Crane in the center ice area. Impact pick up loose puck. That's Strickland. He's watched closely by Crosby. Gets it up and cross ice pass in the center ice area. Unable to pick it up is Sims. Back in comes Crosby, your team captain. He's out with Crane and Dawson. Coach Russell got his top line back together tonight, where they got Kennedy back in the lineup, gives him an extra player. Shot back in, back behind the net is Nolan. He'll look to set things up for the Osprey. We've got 12:57 left to go in this first period of play. Dawson's in on the off wing, an exciting young hockey player. Scored a big goal the other night in the Bay Arena on Tuesday night for a win over the Growlers on a penalty shot. So we've had close games here on David Simmons Production so far with your Tripen Osprey. Harris forced back in his own zone. He's out with Monk at the point. Impact make a line change. And out comes Monk. He's up on the off wing. Got a long lead pass. Touched and tipped in by Rideout. Kennedy in on first one to the puck. He's bumping with the other number 4. That's Brady War. Kennedy War batting along by the side of the boards in the corner. Rideout finds some room in front. Looks like a save there for the goaltender. For your Impact, and face-off is going to come up to the left of the goaltender. Outside the blue line. It's Adam Hedges. We saw Logan Colburn last night in there for the Impact. As we said, all the coaches trying to get their players some ice time as they prepare for a long season ahead. Impact get a chance to break out 3-on-2. Kosh is on the wide on the wing looking for the pass as he goes in front of net. He bumps the Osprey player. Both players go down. Picked up by Rideout. Rideout looks for the man through the center. Russell just a little bit behind. Had it came back and loved the head. Don Coombs, David Sims, 11:27 left to go in this first period of play. It's your Tripen Osprey in the white and the Central Impact in the dark jerseys. Second game of a 3-game series. Tomorrow we're back at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Please join us if you're not watching on TV or on your screen. Green from the point, shoots it back behind the net to Lambert. Corbett comes in to help out with Barrett. Up to Johnson, he clears up the center ice area. Impact have to leave the zone. Giving it ahead to the man to center ice. Lambert in on the forecheck is Party. He's got Lambert. Johnson puts it back behind his net where it's picked up by Nolan. Johnson finds some skating room looking for the puck through the center. Just a little bit too far all the way down. Icing going to be waved off. 10:52 left to go in the first period of play. Out come the Impact. In is young Roberts. Played a strong game for your Osprey last night. Strickland back behind the net. Finds the man through the center. Here comes Pinson. He's the team leader. Wears number 14. He also wears the C on his jersey. Puck is along the boards. Nolan watching in front just in case anybody comes along. There's Johnson again, end of a long shift for the Osprey. They'd like to get a line change in. Lewis bumps the player along the boards. Impact players going for a change. As we said, listen to Matthew Toomey the other night, 30, 40 seconds is long enough in this. After that, you just get tired. And high-paced hockey. Here comes Roberts. He's got Barrett on the wing with him. Roberts works it in the corner. Osprey make a line change. Impact get fresh players out also. Teams battling along the boards. Moore picks it up, shoots it in. He goes for a line change. Impact have it clear the zone. Shot out of harm's way by Crosby. Good forecheck by Dawson. Osprey putting some pressure on now. Out come the Impact. They've got a 2-on-1. Overskates the puck. Picked up there by the Osprey. Shot back in. Here's Crane. He's got Crosby with him. Crosby shot. Big save by the keeper, Hedges. Great save as he's tested with 8:42 left to go in his first period of play. Monk is forced back. Impact players will make a change. Fresh legs coming out for both teams as icing is called, and we're going to head the face-off back to the left of goaltender Adam Hedges. And a great save by Hedges, keeping this scoreless in the first period of play. As we said earlier, and we said in our broadcast, these teams are regional teams, and the Tripen Osprey are certainly well represented throughout the whole region. They got players from Bay Roberts, right, Victoria. They've got players from all over, so it's so nice to see. Johnson from Harbour Grace, Kennedy from Carabinier, Rourke is from Portugal Cove, St. Phillips, Russell Monk from Clarenville, Barrett, Jackson Barrett is from Whitburn, Tyler Mercer from Shearstown. Couple more players from Bay Roberts. We got a player, Lewis Ryder. He's from Conception Bay South, and South River is well represented by Robert Corbett. So players from all over make up your Tripen Osprey team. As the face-off is left to the goaltender, Adam Hedges. Players tie each other up, just looking for the loose puck. Here's Russell trying to pick it up, kept in at the line by Corbett. Corbett plays ahead. Impact looking to clear it up on the wing. Good defensive play, and out starts Corbett. Where's the big number 66? Worn by Mr. Byrne last year, and he gets the privilege to wear it this year. That's Robert Corbett. Opportunity to clear it out right now. Some pressure put on by your Central Impact. Rourke, nice little move. Avoids the forecheck, moves it up on the wing. Get up the center ice area, and Rideout shows his speed and his hustle. He's going to get to that puck first. Take away the icing call. Rideout in the corner. He's got Russell with him. Lewis is forced back into his own zone. Finds some skating room, looks cross ice pass to Russell. Russell hustles to get to it again. First one in. Showing some big time hustle right now. Impact just content to shoot it up in the center ice area. In on the forecheck is going to be Zach Russell. Again, shot all the way down. Impact forced to play it. Looking for the man through the center. Nobody there, but broken up by Nolan. Nolan looking. Cross ice pass. Harna picks that up. And good forecheck from the big guy, Johnson. He moves in. Johnson got some skating room, tries a shot, and again, good save by Hedges. We're scoreless, and we played 12 minutes and 52 seconds in the second game in this three-game series. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Be here if you can't be on the screen watching it with us. Love to see you. Face off to the right of goaltender Hedges. Impact with the puck. Johnson is out there looking to make some things happen. He's got Roberts and he's got Barrett with him. Roberts picks up a loose puck. Osprey touched it. Going to be called offsides. And as we said, players come from all over on the Impact team. We got them from Lewisport, Springdale, Happy Valley, Goose Bay. Right, we got a couple of players from there. The War name, which is familiar in that area, of course. Hockey players galore, Buckens, Gander, Bishop Falls, Springdale, Stag Harbour. So players from all over, and you're seeing the best hockey players midget age in the province of Newfoundland, Labrador. Here's Dawson out there. He gives it back to his defenseman. He's got Crosby and Crane, always looking for some offense from this line. War back behind his net, in on the forecheck is Dawson. Shot in the corner, it's along the boards. Crane tries a shot, and Hedges will take no chances, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Dawson to take the draw for your Osprey. Wins the draw cleanly back to Crane. He's unable to control it. Impact with a chance to get it out with Lambert going down the wing. He's got Party with him. Lambert finds Party too far ahead. Puck goes behind the net. Kirby watches closely. Party back again to the defenseman. He takes a long shot. That was Mulrooney. He had a strong game last night. Big save by Kirby. Crane heads up play the whole way. He's looking for Crosby through the center ice. That long lead pass. And the teams use it well. Crosby will go. He'll come outside and make a line change. Off goes Dawson. Don't want to be on, get caught flat-footed. Steps on fresh legs. It's Rideout. He's out with Kennedy. Rideout looking for Kennedy along the boards. Mulroney with loose puck. Plays it on the backhand off the boards. In steps Rideout. These are two exciting hockey players, Rideout and Kennedy. They know one speed, and that's flat out all the time. Hustling both ends of the play. First one up on the offensive side, first one back in the defensive side. Certainly liked by Coach Russell and his assistant coaches, Drover and Kennedy. Long shot, no problem for Kirby, and he'll hold it for a face-off. With 5:18 left to go in his first period of play, it's scoreless at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Don Coombs, David Sims, thanks for viewing. Kennedy to take the draw against Canning. Kennedy wins his draw, gives it behind the net to Corbett. Corbett plays it back to his defensive partner, Rourke. Looking for the man up the side. Tipped ahead to Kennedy. He's in. He's got a break. And he's got Russell with him. Russell unable to get control of it. 2-on-1. Golden opportunity. Picked up again by Russell. He got his head up. Looking for Corbett. On the defensive point. Puts it back behind. Kennedy's going to be the first one to the puck. He's watched by Sims. Kennedy leaves it for his defensive partner. Impact content to shoot it up in the center ice area. Shot back in. Osprey have to clear the zone. Shot out by the Impact. Up steps Corbett. Coming in on the play. All the way back. Teams get a chance. Impact makes some player changes. Osprey keep their line up out there with 4:34 left to go in this first period of play. There's an opportunity. Nice little moves by Rideout. He works hard for the puck. Getting away from the Impact players. Kennedy's behind the net to cut it off. Unable to get through it. Impact with an opportunity now to clear it out into center ice here. They're looking for the man. Sims. Loose puck is picked up. Back cross ice pass to Corbett. Impact on the line change. Corbett finds some skating room down the off wing. Big defenseman looking for some support. His teammates too. Went for a line change. Gives it over to Roberts. Roberts in the center ice area. Back to Corbett. I do believe that the keeper for Grand Falls, Hedges, got a piece of that. Shot back in by the Osprey player. That's Nolan. Good hustle shown. Johnson out there again. Roberts picks it up. He scores! Wow! 3:47 left to go in the first period of play. And the young chap, he had a great game last night. He shows us all the hustle, and he opens the scoring for your Tripen and Osprey with 3:47 left to go in the first period of play. Had a strong game last night. And to get a goal tonight certainly going to be a great thing for him and a great confidence builder. Good work by that line that time. Barrett to take the draw out there right now. Loose puck is picked up by Locke. He finds some skating room and he's in on his off wing, looking to get it by the keeper for your Osprey, Kirby. Teams battle behind the boards. Johnson looks for his duties out front. Lewis comes back in the defensive mode in front of the net. Here come the Osprey, look to clear it out, but again, good play by the Impact. Bump behind the net. Johnson picks up the loose puck, he gives it up to Locke. Johnson uses his body, gets ahead to Barrett. Barrett again, off to Roberts. Roberts makes a nice little move, moves in on the off wing. He's got the goal for this Tripen Osprey team. Locke comes down the wing, he's content to shoot it in, and he'll go for a line change. And Scott Kirby will take no chances, and he'll host it, and some pushing and shoving again. And young Roberts getting involved. If you got the goal, you play as hard as you do. He's going to get in there. There's nobody picking on his goalie. Good play by the young man. Close game last night. Another close one here tonight at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. And again, if you can't view it on David Sims Productions tomorrow morning, drop by the arena, support these players. Exciting hockey. It's a 10 o'clock game. Central Impact have to get back. They've got a long drive, bus ride back, and they want to get back. And they got school and get rested up. And here comes Crosby. So some good hustle. The team captain. He's out with Dawson. He's out with Crane again. Crane looks for the tip in, unable to get it through. Picks up the loose puck, gives it back to the point to Harris. Harris again with the head up, got the man in front, Crosby. Loose puck. Crosby is knocked down in front of the net. Dawson, unable to control it, gives it up to Canning. Canning with Tosh. Osprey break out again. Line change is going to be called. 2:17 left to go in period one. 1-0 to score. Big win last night for your Osprey to make it 4-3 last night, and a shootout win the other night with 4-3. So they're back in the thick of things in this Newfoundland Labrador Midget Hockey League. And they've got 8 wins, 9 losses, and no ties. And certainly a lot of success. We see a lot of improvement each game with them. Going to be joined a little bit later by Bo Bennett. He's going to be coming by later for a little chat. Shot again, held up by Kirby. Crosby speaking to his players, getting them all organized, getting them all ready. I had a great guest chat with a guest last night after the game, folks, just to bring you up to date. And we were talking about the quality of hockey players. I just said about Bo Bennett coming through, certainly an exceptional hockey player in instruction. Chris Crosby is always at the arena. We have Matthew Toomey with us. And I got to talking to Craig Mercer, and that's Dawson and Raleigh's dad. He just loves the game, and he's got a hockey mind, and we'll hope to have him on later on tonight. He's around the building also, and just talking about development. And Roddy played with this Osprey team as a development league, and how the players improve. And we spoke about the coaching and the systems and everything else. So it's a lot of work goes into these hockey teams. A lot of commitment from the parents, the players, the coaches, and of course the sponsors. We want to recognize each and every one of you for your support of your team, especially ours in the Tripen Osprey area. Impact putting a bit of pressure on now. It's Mulroney with 1:53 left to go. He shoots it around the net. Picked up by Dawson. Dawson's got Crosby through the center. Crosby trying to put some offense in place. Impact player loses his edge. And here comes Crane. He's got Dawson with him. Shot is up high over the net. Impact look to clear it out again. Here comes Party. Forced to the outside. Makes a nice move to get it around. Impact player, the Osprey player, shot high and wide. Opportunity that time for your Impact team. Kirby's been stellar tonight when called upon. Looking for the man in front is back to Pinson. He tries a long shot, but Crane on a good back check. Crane comes down the off wing, gives it up to Russell. Russell's back with Crane. It's 2-on-1. He looks for Crane in front, and good defensive play from your Impact player to break that one up. Players battling on the boards. 54 seconds left to go in period number one. The score, if you're joining us late, 1-0 for your Tripen Osprey. Second game of a 3-day weekend set. Teams in the corner battling for the puck. In comes Sims. He looks to pick up a loose one. Kirby down watching the puck closely. Harris along the boards, unable to get to it. Impact looking for a shot. Kirby sees it, deflects it the other way, just got a piece of it. We've got 25.3 seconds left to go. Net is off his mooring. Great first period of play. David Sims production along with Don Coombs. I'd like to thank all the fans for coming out tonight to support your Tripen Osprey and your Central Impact. Big face-off coming up right now with 25 seconds. Face-offs are so important in this league. And they're good at them on both sides of the ice. Dawson to take the draw. Just holds it till the player comes in. Shot down the ice by the Osprey. Impact players back to get it. And we're going to have icing call with 16.7 seconds left to go in the first period of play. Did a clean first period of play. Teams are pretty even. Osprey got a beautiful goal from the young player Donovan Roberts. And they've taken a 1-0 lead. I'm sure Coach Russell will be getting his Chargers. And the coach from Grand Falls, Mr. Casey, will be talking to his. You know, they've had good first periods. Opportunity for the Impact that time. And he gets it up in the center ice area. Is picked up by Rideout. Rideout is in. 6.5 seconds left to go. We're down to dying seconds this first period of play. And that's going to do it right now as we clear it back into the center ice. After one complete here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre, your Tripen Osprey won, your Central Impact no score, and we'll be back shortly for the start of our second period of play. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the start of period number 2. Don Coombs, David Sims, right here at the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Hockey Center. Game tonight is between your hometown in white, your Tripen Osprey, and a visiting Central Impact. A lot of fan support out here tonight, David, which is really nice to see coming out in support. I'd like to remind everybody it's a 3-game weekend series. Last game is tomorrow at 10. So if you're in the area and you don't want to watch it on TV, we encourage you to. I think we had over 600 viewers last night watch the game. That'll increase as the season goes on. But come by, say hi, appreciate all the remarks, and Crane will try things. Puck slips off his stick. So we're here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And for those coming in tomorrow, that's your last chance to see your Tripen Osprey team before Christmas, until the new year. On Christmas break after tomorrow, they won't be playing until after Christmas, and they'll be getting tuned up then for the January 18th when they travel to Peterborough. And just talking to the GM of the Osprey team, Chris Crosby, and we got Nicholas Crosby and we got Alex Crane. They're in the top 5 in scoring, and fantastic. And we look at it, we talked about it on the show before. Nicholas being a playmaker, he's got 3 goals and 27 assists. And Alex has got 15 goals and 14 assists. So you can see the goal scorer, and you can see the assists coming on there. And Evan Russell's playing quite well, along with the rest of the players. Adam Dawson's 8 goals, 2 assists, none bigger than the other night in the shootout. So Osprey with a good offensive team, spread out, and quality hockey players. Want to congratulate Brad Russell on his success with his team. Team is really coming along in the last little while, and they'll get better and start to peak throughout the year. It's a process, as Chris has said many times on the show, and it's a thing to get through to the end of the year. And as they do right now, Kirby's waiting, face-off coming up to the right of goaltender Scott Kirby. Taking the draw is Kennedy. Kennedy loses draw. The Impact winners back to Mulrooney at the point. Kennedy comes up, blocks the shot. Impact behind the net right now. That's Pinson being watched closely. Teams battling along the boards. Pinson again looked to set things up. They're on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds. The Impact. Osprey will look just to clear it out of harm's way and kill off some valuable seconds. They lead 1-0 in this second period of play. We've played 1 minute and 30 seconds of the second period. Down come the wing. That's Kellaway. He gives it back to Mulrooney again. Mulrooney looking for the deflection. Loose puck, unable to clear it out. Shot. Kirby will take it, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Good save. Knew he had a piece of it and just secured the 5-hole and holds it for a face-off. 1:11 left to go in the penalty. 18:27 left to go in the second period of play. 1-0 if you're joining us late for your very own Tripen Osprey. In the familiar white jerseys. Central Impact in the dark jerseys, coached by Brian Casey. Certainly no stranger to hockey in Newfoundland and Labrador. Played a lot of time in Europe. Played some hockey and coached in the NAHA. There's Harris behind the net. Shoots it around the boards and able to clear it out. Impact keep it in. Green with a long shot. Man in front, Kosh. Over. Forced to the backhand. It's Party. They've got 53 seconds left to go in the penalty. Crane makes a nice little move to get rid of Crane. Crane bumps with player Green. Puck is cleared up by Wall. He moves in, gives it up to Pinson. Back to Wall. Wall tries a shot. Side net. Here's Wall with the loose puck. Looking for the man in front. Touched by Crosby. Crosby chance to clear it out. Off the glass and able to get it through. Kept in by Lambert. Cross-ice pass. The Hornets. 16 seconds left to go in this penalty. 17:30 left to go in the second period of play. Shot down by your Osprey. That should kill it off right now with 7 seconds left to go. One more opportunity for a bit of offense. Teams are back at even strength. Crane picks up the loose puck in the center ice area. He's out with Bird. He's got Dawson. Dawson in too fast. Crane again, loose puck. Shot past Monk, down hustling on the wing. It's Russell. Russell first one to the puck. But icing going to be called. 16:58 going back to the last penalty kill, it's certainly nice. We're just talking about the two players that are in the top scorers in this Newfoundland Labrador Midget Hockey League, Major Midget Hockey League, and we see Nicholas Crosby and Alec Crane. They're out in your PK also, so it says a lot about the quality of the players and the quality of the team. Kennedy to take the draw. He's going to be up against Canning. Canning wins the draw. Back behind the net. Kennedy is in on the forecheck. He's out with Rideout. And Russell gives Coach Russell another quality line, defensively and offensively. There's Rideout at the center ice area up to Rourke. Rourke unable to control it. Picked up by Locke. Locke is in the corner. Got a man open in front if he can get it through to him is Russell. Teams battle hard in the corner. Green keeps it in at the line. Cross ice pass. Blocked there, and out come your Osprey. Led by Russell. He's got Rideout going for the net. Russell on the backhand. Moves in. Shows some good hustle. He's in against the impact player. Green unable to clear it out. Here the Osprey. Good play back to the point to Nolan. Nolan again steps up from the defense position. Out comes Pinson. Pinson is up. He's got player with him. Goes for net, and Kirby will hold his ground. He'll hold it for a face-off with 15:42 left to go in the second period of play. Crosby to take the draw against Canning. Or Dawson steps in to take the draw against Canning. Dawson wins the draw, gives it back to his defensive partner, Nolan. Nolan cross ice behind the net to Crosby. Crosby's got Crane going through the center. Crane unable to tip it down, bring it under control. Shot all the way down and going to be held by the keeper. And we got a penalty called. Number 94 reacted. He's going to get a penalty for interference. 15:31, and now the Osprey get a chance to go on the power play. Right in front of the official. You're not getting away with that. And he's arguing his case, but I never saw anybody win an argument with the officials yet. So Wall is going to get 2 minutes. Russell will make some changes. He'll send out his team captain. Crosby and Pinson, two quality players for their teams. We know it's going to be a wall for interference. They're having some discussions. Player down the ice. That's what it is over by your Osprey dressing room. It looks like Kennedy is down. No, it's not Kennedy. It's Crane is down the ice. He's one of your star players for this Osprey team. First line performer and one of the top scorers in the league. He's starting to coach Brad Russell now. Crane down the ice gives Coach Russell and Coach Casey a chance to talk to their players, set things up. Very important power play right now with 15:31 left to go. 1-0 to score. Second game of the three-game series. Dawson wins the draw. Harris has fine times that his players get set up. He brings it back to his own zone up to Crosby. Crosby's out. Rideout is out now on the power play, taking Crane's place. Here's Crosby, finds Dawson. Dawson again, back to Crosby. Crosby looking for Dawson. Gets it through. Dawson is in. He's got Rideout on the off wing. Player falls for the impact. Gives Dawson some skating room. Rideout is battling in front. Harris cross ice pass. Over to Nolan. Looking to set things up to Crosby. Unable to get through to him. Harris again steps up to the plate. Had a big game last night for your Osprey. Shot all the way down. Impact will make some changes. Getting fresh legs on the ice. Crosby looking for the long pass through center. Unable to get it through to Dawson. And out come your Osprey right now, 56 seconds left to go in the penalty. They leave it for Captain Crosby. He finds center ice, brings it in, looks to set things up. Good defensive play by the player for the Central Impact. Kirby is forced back behind his own net, leaves it there for Nolan. Some fresh legs coming out for your Osprey right now. Valuable seconds being killed off. Good forecheck coming from the Ethan Sims of the Impact. Crane is back on, so obviously he's okay. He's out with Kennedy, and he's out with Russell rather. Russell's in the corner. He comes out with the loose puck. He's got Crane in front. And again, good save by the keeper, Adam Hedges. He's had a strong game. He's gave up one, but he's had a strong game for the Central Impact team tonight. The third game in this three-game series will take place tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock at Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. If you're in the area, you want to drop by and say hi, feel free. And if you're tuning in, we want to say hi to you too and wish everybody a great day tomorrow after the game. Shot down the ice, going to be forced all the way back, and that's going to 9 seconds left to go in the power play. So we'll see our last little effort right now. It's Nolan on the boards, gives it ahead to Kennedy. Teams are back at even strength. Player go for line change. Kennedy finds some skating room trying to get in there. He's out with Crane. Impact come back with three players. Cross ice pass on the off wing. In come your Impact players. Unable to control it. Osprey pick up the loose puck, trying to find a man in the center ice again. Crane bumps with his player. I think we're going to have Crane for interference or roughing. Interference. So just after killing off a penalty, yeah, the Impact will get a chance now to go on to power play. We played 6 minutes and 55 seconds this second period of play, 1-0 to score. But Coach Casey now will get his Chargers out with an opportunity face-off on the power play. Face-off going to be deep into Osprey zone. Dawson, Monk, right out. And Harris out on the PK. Dawson to take the draw. He's taking a lot of the big ones for this Osprey team. Man in front looks to deflect it, unable to get it through, but he pick up the loose puck. Lots of time. 1:50 in the power play to go. Here's Harnett. He finds some skating room. Dawson content to have him outside, looking for the man in front, unable to get any stick on it at all. And here come your Osprey. They've got some skating room with Rideout. And he's out with Dawson. Rideout, nice move. Big save again by the keeper, Hedges. Golden opportunity on the PK for your Tripen Osprey team. Teams battling on the boards. Rideout shows some skill along the boards, killed off some valuable seconds. And out come your Central Impact, looking to set things up again. That's number 27, Carter Lambert. Back to defensive partner, Green. Green shot. Rebound, they score. A rebound, no chance for the keeper. Power play goal with 12:15 left to go in the second period of play. The Central Impact tied up. Good defensive roll and killing off the penalty and come back with a big power play goal and no chance for the keeper for your Tripen Osprey. And that one, Kirby's had a strong game for his team tonight. 1-1 to score in second period of play with 12:15 left to go. That was score with 1:10 left to go in the penalty. Barrett wins the draw, shoots it back in the center ice area. Forced back is Rourke. Rourke out with his defensive partner, Corbett. Corbett struggling to get it out, but he gets in the center ice area, looking at the goal scorer that time. Roberts. Osprey pick up loose puck, try to work it out along the boards. Impact with a good forecheck going right now. 11:50 left to go in this period. Here's Corbett, cross ice pass, gives it up on the wing. Osprey looking for the man through the center, cross ice pass to Roberts. He's the goal scorer for your Osprey team, unable to control the puck. And Rourke makes a nice little play, shoots it in. Johnson is out there now. He's out with Barrett and Roberts. Barrett with the heads up going around the net, looking for the man in front. Johnson in front, creating some havoc. Opportunity saved there by the keeper, Hedges. Osprey looked to keep it in, but cleared out by Lambert. Rourke back in zone over to Corbett. Corbett head up the whole way. Just content to clear it in the center ice here. Impact make a change. Johnson picks up the loose puck, looking for the man in front. And again, out come the Impact. End-to-end action here in the second period of play. Roberts on the back check. Shot back in. Fresh legs coming out with Kennedy. He's out with Roberts now and Johnson. Unable to pick it up. And here comes Canning. It's a 3-on-2 for your Impact. They try a shot. And big save by Scott Kirby. 10:43 left to go in the second period of play. 1-1 to score. 4-3 game last night for your Tripen Osprey. And our last game of this 3-game series tomorrow morning at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. It's at 10 o'clock. Kennedy to take the draw for the Osprey. Ties up the puck. Loose puck is picked up by the Osprey. And it's up to Rideout. He's in against Green. Cross-ice pass over to Russell. Russell, lots of speed on this team with Russell playing. He's back behind the net with Rideout. Got Kennedy in front, looking for Kennedy. Russell bumps with the Impact player. Loose puck is picked up by Central. They're content to shoot it back in. Down the wing, just shot in. And on the forecheck is Kennedy. Kennedy the first one to the puck. Rideout shows some hustle. He's got Lewis and Nolan at the point. Lewis to hit up the whole way. Looks to shoot it through, but broken up there by Kosh. Kosh gives it up to his teammate. Tries to find some skating room through the center. That was Ethan Sims. Kirby with the forecheck to clear it out of harm's way. Teams battling along the boards. Puck is picked up by the Impact defenseman. Shot in. Osprey, good opportunity in front that time by Sims. Deflected wide. Kirby is down on the ice. And Kirby will take no chances. He fell there earlier and redeemed himself and hold it for a face-off, which gives his team time to make a much necessary line change. Coach Russell with his big line out again. Crosby to take the draw. Crosby against Canning. And here comes Crane. He's in, shows some good hustles, good speed. Big save by the keeper, Hedges. He's played a strong game for his Central Impact team tonight. Another great save by Hedges. Here comes Dawson looking for the man in front. Crosby, he shoots and unable to get through it. Clear of the harm's way. We've got 9 minutes left to go in this third period of play. Harris plays it off the boards, picked up by the Impact players. Sims going for the front of the net. And again, the Osprey play it off the boards, looking for Crane through the center ice area. He's got Crosby. Dawson's the trailer. Dawson goes for the net. Crane comes in now as he switches positions. Try to get it through to Crane, unable to get it through. Here comes Sims, a chance to clear it up. Gets it up on the side to cut Kellaway. Bump Harnett, nice cross-ice pass. Looking for the shot. Sims, big save by Kirby. Just cleared out of harm's way. Opportunity right now for Dawson. He looks long for Crane. Shot down. Icing is waved off. Crane will go along with Dawson, looking for fresh legs. Out sends Brad Russell's team. New legs. Forecheck is Crosby. Roberts had an opportunity. Impact breakout. We've got 8 minutes exactly left to go in the second period of play. 1-1 to score. Game 2 of a 3-game series. Nice moves by Russell. He bumps now with Russell. Johnson gives it ahead to Barrett. Oh, good defensive play by Moore. The Happy Valley Goose Bay native on his team. Rourke finds some room. He gives it in the corner to Barrett. And in action here on the Dave Sims production. 7:33 left to go in the second period of play. Shot back in. Moore will get it. Rourke goes off for a change with his defensive partner. Russell goes off looking for some fresh legs. On comes Rideout. Shot all the way down. We're going to have icing call with 7:15 left to go. Don Coombs, Dave Sims, live from the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. 1-1 to score. Second game of a 3-game series. Face-off going to be the left goaltender Hedges, who's had a strong game for his Impact team. Barrett to take the draw. He wins the draw over to Kennedy. Kennedy gets back to the point to Nolan. Nolan is out with his defensive partner, Lewis, content to shoot it back behind the net. Kennedy picks up the loose puck. He bumps with War. 2 number 4s go head to head. Good hustle shown by both as they work low along the boards. Loose puck is picked up by Barrett. Barrett back over to Lewis. Lewis tries a shot. Good save again by Hedges. Some pushing and shoving in front with War and Kennedy. Barrett picks up the loose puck. He's got Kennedy with him and got right out in front. Impact content to shoot it out and gets out of harm's way. Get it back into Osprey zone. 1-1 to score with 6:31 left to go. Looking to catch the Impact on the line change. Tipped in by Rideout. Crosby is back out. He's behind the net. He's over in the corner. Loose puck. Picked up by Pinson. 2 captains battle along the boards. In comes Rideout to help out. Impact pick it up. Harris again with an opportunity. Shot back in, and we're going to have offsides called with 6:10 left to go in the second period of play. 1-1 to score. Dawson again to take the draw with Crosby on the right and Crane on the left. Monk comes up and plays his man. Harris picks up loose puck, content to shoot in the center ice area. Dawson works hard along the boards. Crosby with loose puck, shoots it in for Crane. Good defensive player by the Impact player. Crosby picks it up in the center ice area, tries to make something happen, but back come the Impact. It's Lambert looking for the man in front. Big save by Kirby. Both goaltenders equal to the task here in this second period of play. Chances by both teams. Impact player overshoots the puck and shoots it back into the Osprey zone. Crane is up high. Dawson finds him. Crane is in on his wing, and we know he got the shot. Tries it low. Goes wide. Impact come back again. Impact player is Pinson. Looking for the man across ice pass, but picked up, loose puck is picked up by the Osprey and shot down the ice. Again, Crane is in the center ice area, and we're going to have a face-off with 5:06. A very important 5 minutes left to go in the second period of play, which has been an exciting hockey game. End-to-end action, great goaltending when the opportunities come by. Play underway. Impact looking for the long stretch pass. Rideout is out there. He's got Kennedy. Kennedy will skate for the net. Gives it back to Rideout. Rideout's got Russell with him. Rourke and Corbett at the points. Mulrooney pass off in the corner to Kosh. Kosh got Pinson in the front. Corbett overskates. An opportunity right here now for your Impact team, putting some pressure on with 4:34 left to go. Corbett deflects it into the corner. Kosh picks up the loose puck. Again, Pinson is double teamed. Puck coming to Kosh, but cleared out of harm's way by the Osprey. The Osprey had to get that puck right now. Kirby just lets it go in the corner. Here's Corbett looking to play it off the boards. They get it out in the center ice area. Russell shows some good hustle. He's got some great wheels. Using it on the forecheck right there. Rourke with the puck. Teams will make a change. Out come fresh legs for your Osprey. 4 minutes exactly left to go in the second period of play. Long lead pass, finds the open man. Big save by Kirby, getting a piece of it. Impact still with control of the puck. Less than 4 minutes to go in this second period. Nolan's in the corner, unable to get to it. Kirby's down. Has watched the man coming around the ice. Osprey again, look to get it in the center ice area. They get control of the puck. Right now it's Corbett. He'll look to shoot around. Nobody there. Crane was up on the other wing. Man's in front, nobody watched him. That's Sims, kept in there by the Impact player. Shot back in, Kirby unable to control it, to get it for a face-off. Rideout along the boards, he's got Crane high. Good play by Rideout, trying to work it out. Crane comes back to help. War's in front. Impact come up with the puck, they got War in front. What a save in this game. Wow. Mr. Kirby. What a save with 3:08 left to go. Scott Kirby has had a strong game, as is the keeper, Adam Hedges, for the Central Impact. But right now, that may be the save of the game. Keeping his team in with 3:08 left to go in the second period of play. Dawson to take the draw again. Impact with all the pressure on right now. Lock with the puck. He's bumped. Harris looks to clear it around. Impact with the puck behind the net. Good forecheck from your Central Impact team. And again, Osprey looking for Crane through the center. And Kirby will take no chances, and he'll hold it for a face-off. And Lock with a little bit of snow dust that time. And Kirby coming out of his net. This is Newfoundland and Labrador Major Midget Hockey. From the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre in Harbour Grace, Don Coons with a David Sims production. Game 2 of the series between your Tripen Osprey and your Central Impact. First game last night, Friday night, was a 4-3 win for the Osprey. Today we're in the second period of play with 1-1. 1-1 is the score. I'd like to remind you all that tomorrow at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's the last game before Christmas and the last game of this 3-game series. Two captains go at it again. Crosby against Pinson. Puck is just held up, gets it back to the point to the Impact defenseman. He looks to shoot it in and up and over, and we're going to have another face-off. Big 2:34 left to go in the second period of play. Coach Russell looking to get control of the puck. Coach Casey looking to keep control of the puck. Crosby against Pinson. Lays it down, waits for support to come in from both teams. Again, shot back into center ice area. Icing going to be called. Loose puck is picked up, an opportunity here for Crane. He's got Crosby. Dawson's on the trail. Dawson goes for net. Crosby unable to get it through, and out back. Break the Impact again. It's Lambert. He's down, tries long shot, and good glove by Kirby. 2:08 left to go. Big save from the keeper. 1-1 to score. Coach Brad Russell going to make a line change. Kennedy to take the draw. He's going to take it against Pinson. Two minutes exactly left to go in the second period of play. Here's Russell on the boards. Avoids a check. Russell gives it back to his defensive partner over to Rideout. Rideout looks to tip it through. Kennedy picks up the puck. Back to Rideout. Rideout's to find some skating room. The Clareville native bumped off the puck by Wall. Shot back in. Osprey had to clear the zone. Rourke looking for Kennedy, unable to get it through. Loose puck is picked up there by Sims. Back comes Monk. Clareville native looks to clear it out of harm's way and bought back in by Mulroney. And we're going to have a face-off outside the Osprey blue line with 1:20 left to go in the second period of play. Kennedy to take the draw for the Osprey. Won by Canning at the Impact. Shot back in. Harris behind his own net, looking for the man up on the wing. Finds Rideout. Russell coming through the center. Russell picks up the loose puck. He's got Kennedy going through. Russell content just to shoot it back out. We've got 1 minute exactly left to go. Nice shot. Shot is low and wide. Impact getting some pressure on the last 5 minutes of this second period of play. Coach Casey would love to have him score a goal. Coach Russell don't want to give up one right now. Russell's on the forecheck, but cleared back in again with 40. Welcome back to the start of a third period of play for the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. It's Don Coombs, David Sims, and you're watching AAA Major Hockey right here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Major Midget Hockey. Tripen Osprey, your home team in the white tonight, and a visiting Central Impact. Both coaches, Brad Russell and Brian Case, had a chance to talk to the Chargers. This is the second game of a three-game series. Last night the game was 4-3, a close game. We got another one going here tonight. 1-1 the score as we head into the third period of play. And folks, very exciting hockey, but as we say all along, it's major midget hockey, and the scores and the goals can go in a hurry. Impact had good control of the last few minutes of the second period of play. Casey would like to keep his Chargers going. Again, Kirby is tested early in this third period of play, and he'll make a save and he'll hold it for a face-off. Harnett to take the draw. He's going to take the draw against Dawson. Both coaches start off with the top lines. Back to point is Wall. Wall looks for a shot, looks for deflection in front. Again, Harnett is along the boards. He's bumped by Crane. Russell steps into the play. Osprey look to get things going. Right now it's Crosby back in the corner. He's watched by Harnett. Steps away from a check. Up comes Dawson. Over to Crane. Crane leaves a nice nifty pass for Crosby. Back behind the own net is Wall. In on the forecheck is Crosby. Crane tries a quick turnaround. And the Impact breakout down the left side. Corbett comes back to get control of it. And he finds some skating room. He's had a couple of good rushes tonight for his Osprey team. He's in over the blue line. Got some room. He's got Rideout coming in and off wing. Loses control, but goes in and catches up. Rourke stays back at the point. Crane and Rideout. Find a man in the center ice area is Party. Rourke takes no chances. Clears it back in the center ice area. Back comes Lambert. He tries shot, and again, no problem for the keeper from your Tripen Osprey. Scott Kirby had a strong game tonight, as did the keeper. Is having a strong game tonight, as is the keeper, Adam Hedges, for your Central Impact. A lot of offense in these teams, and the keepers usually get a lot of shots on goal. Tripen Osprey on a bit of a roll. Last little while, they played Tuesday night at the Bay Arena against the Growlers, and they picked up a win on a shootout goal by Dawson. Last night there was a big win. Harris, very important assist in that one to get 4-3. And here Strickland tries a shot, and again, Kirby will take no chance, and he'll hold it for a face-off. And 1-1 to score now. Their record, your Tripen Osprey, 8 wins, 9 losses, no ties. And the Central Impact, 11 wins, 9 losses, no ties. So the Impact with 20 games played, your Osprey with 17, so a chance to move up in the standings with some games in hand. Rideout gets some skating room. He's in on his off wing. Gets it back. Big save again by Hedges. Kennedy looks to bump in the rebound. And good play by the keeper. As we said, and folks, you've seen it here on the David Sims production. Both keepers playing strong tonight. These are the second goalies. Last night we had in net for your Osprey was Adam Curry. And we saw Logan Colburn. Goaltenders get game to game with these coaches, giving everybody an opportunity to play. We had Matthew Toomey on. The Osprey with a short bench, some players out, and it gives your players an opportunity to get lots of ice time as the development starts. It's a development league for major junior, it's a development league for college hockey, and the coaches and the volunteers, sponsors put a lot of effort into it. Here's your goal scorer right now, Roberts, for your Tripen Osprey. He's moving in. He's got Big Harris coming in to help him. He's along the boards. Cross ice pass to Barrett. Barrett looks for the man through center, over, shoots it, and gets it to Roberts. Roberts again looking for the pass. Barrett at the point, being forced back. Line change there for your Osprey team. Harris steps into the plate. Loose puck is in front. Cleared to the harm's way. Kept in at the point by Roberts again. Roberts looking for the man in front. He got Johnson in there, the big body in front, trying to create some havoc in front of the keeper. Cross ice pass. Back in, Osprey looked to set it up. It's Roberts. He's got the man going through the center, Johnson. Crane bumps the player from Central. Kirby gets it in harm's way by Barrett. Impact look to come in. Wait for zone to clear. Here's a shot. Kirby again with a big save. Being tested early and often here, both keepers. Here's Crosby. Over to Crane. Crane is down the right side. He'll try a long shot. No problem for Hedges with that one. He'll direct it in the corner. Osprey make a line change. Big number 72, Riken Young, not playing for your Osprey team tonight. He's certainly an impact player, probably injured from last night, and certainly could be used here in the tight checking game right now. Osprey behind the net, look to clear it up Crosby. And it's up and over the glass. So we're going to have a face-off with 15:55 left to go in the third period of play. The scorer, your Tripen Osprey 1 and a visiting Central Impact 1. Game 2 of a 3-game series. Game 3 takes place tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. If you're not with David Sims on Dave Sims Production, drop by the arena, support AAA Major Midget Hockey right here with your hometown Tripen Osprey. See some great quality hockey players. Crosby looks for Crane. Crane in on the forecheck. Shot in by Locke. Forced back into the zone. Impact with time. 15:27 left to go in the period. Looks like we're going to have a penalty call. It's going to be called against Wall for tripping. Ian Wall, the assistant captain, going to get 2 minutes with 15:24. And we spoke earlier on our broadcast that PK and penalty kills and power plays are so important in this league. It's so much offensive power that it's unreal. We got two of the top players in the Newfoundland Labrador Major Midget Hockey League. They play on our team right here, your Tripen Osprey, Nicholas Crosby and Alex Crane. And just two of the top goal scorers. I think the two of them were in the top 5, and we got three in the top 5. So a lot of offense on this Osprey team, as it is in all the teams. Face-off going to be left of goaltender Adam Hedges. Dawson to take the draw against Pinson. Picked up and shot all the way down the ice, killing off some valuable seconds right here, right now. Crane forced back on it. He's out with Harris. Crane finds some skating room. He's up in the center ice area. He's got speed. He's got Dawson on the wing, going all the way. We know he got a great shot. Fans on it. Impact with a chance to clear it out. Kept in at the line. Takes a bad hop on Harris. Content to shoot it back in. Over to Dawson again. Dawson moves down the wing. Another sniper on this Tripen team. Gives it back to the point to Harris. Harris with the head up the whole time as he threads the line. Over to Crosby. Crosby back to Harris. Harris looking for the man in front. Big deflection, and they score. Dawson on the rebound. Good save by Hedges on the first shot. Rebound come back to Dawson, and they get a power play. Goal with 14:41 left to go, and 2-1 is the score. And that was a 4-minute penalty, folks. I'm sorry for not letting you know earlier. It was a 4-minute power play. So what we're going to happen, he'll stay in the box, and they still get another opportunity on the power play. 14:41, and Tripen Osprey was a score that won the shootout for your Tripen Osprey on Tuesday night at the Bay Arena. He gets it on a rebound right here. So Crosby, Dawson, and Crane stay out. Nolan and Russell at the points. Two minutes left to go in the penalty to number 94. Start of his second penalty. That's Ian Wall. Got a 4-minute penalty. Cost the team right now, but he's a strong player. He'll be back for his Central Impact. Puck again in the center ice area. In on the forecheck is Kellaway. Crane will look to start things off. Russell the speedster. He stays up high. Over to Crosby. Crosby back cross ice pass to Crane. He's got Johnson, or he's got Dawson with him. Russell's in front. Russell with the puck. Dawson goes behind in on the forecheck, gives some support. Crosby stays high at the point. It's Crane with the wraparound. Good save again by Hedges. 1:23 left to go in the second penalty. 2-1 to score. We played exactly 6 minutes of this third period of play. Osprey look to get another one right now to give some room. 13:52 left to go. 1:08 left to go in the power play. Keeper Kirby gets it up, gets it in the center ice area, picked up by Strickland. Here's Crane again. He'll look to start things off. He's got Dawson with him. Nolan at the point, over to Crosby, the quarterback for this team. Osprey unable to keep it in. Give it back to Crane. Crane's got Crosby going through the center. Gives it to Crosby. Dawson goes off for the line change. Crosby shoots it in, and he'll go for a change. Crane stays out. Rideout comes out. He's got some offense still on the line. Harris cross ice. Shows some good hustle. Get to the puck. He keeps it. Barrett is out now to offer some support. Puts it in the corner. Rideout in on the forecheck. Kennedy working hard along the boards. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. 12:58 left to go in the third period of play. 2-1 to score. Kennedy comes up with a loose puck. Tries to wrap around. Another good save by Hedges. Barrett unable to get to the loose puck. Shot back to the point. Good forecheck again. Kept in. Battle on the boards. Teams are back at even strength. Good save by Hedges off Harris. Harris again just looks for the man in front. He finds him. Harris keeps it in at the line. Puts it in the backhand. Monk coming out, his defensive partner. Impact just want to get control of the puck, clear it out, which they do. They'll look for a line change now. Some of those players were out there for about 3 minutes on the PK. So icing going to be called against the Central Impact. We've got 12:16 left to go in this third period of play. 2-1 is the score. Tripen Osprey, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and viewing. I want to thank all our sponsors to make this all possible. Major Midget Hockey in the Tripen area. General Manager Chris Crosby, Assistant GM Danita Crosby, who has multiple roles on the team, looking after the music and helping out with stats and everything else. So thank you to each and everybody that are a part of the Tripen Osprey team. There's Barrett, gets it back to Roberts. Roberts' shot deflected high and over the net. Roberts has had a stellar 2 games here that we've seen, David, in the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. We got 12:11 left to go. I want to remind our viewers that tomorrow, 10 o'clock, Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. That's the last game before Christmas. So a chance to either view on David Sims' production or drop by and see your Tripen Osprey in person, as it's a great weekend of hockey. This is the second game of the series. I know Coach Casey would like to leave with a 2-1 win, as he's right now be happy with one and work on the second one tomorrow. There's Monk behind his net. One of the Team Canada ball hockey players going to represent Canada in ball hockey in the Czech Republic, along with Nicholas Crosby. So we got 2 fine athletes out there, and a lot of fine athletes in this league. Shot back in the center ice area at screen. Looks for the man up front. He finds him. Bumped by Johnson. Caution on the forecheck. Osprey looked to clear it up, get it in the center ice area. It's Roberts. Hockey player got a lot of skill. Harris along the boards, looks to put it in the impact zone, which he does. Green cross ice pass. Finds the player going in. He's got a man on the rebound. Unable to get it through. Good play by Curry. Deflected it out of harm's way. Here comes Corbett. He's looking for a shot. Waite's got a man going to the front. Dawson unable to get it through. Corbett, the player, bump in the background. Here come the Impact. Trying to make something happen offensively. Looking for the man in front. Man was open and able to get the puck through to him was Lambert. The Impact keeping the pressure on right now. Cross ice. Here's a break for Crane. Blocks the shot. Comes in. He finds some room. Big save again by Hedges. Crane, good block. Got an opportunity. Went down. Tried to move. And Hedges there. Long shot in. Teams will go for a line change for your Osprey. Fresh legs come out in Kennedy and Rideout. Kennedy almost picks up the loose puck through the center, but he does find it again with Crane. Crane shoots it in, and he'll go for a change. Right out in on the offensive side. He's a dipsy doodler. He's a smart player from Clarenville. Good speed, good offensively and defensively. Kennedy looks to keep it in. Impact now with some pressure put on, but they'll try a long lead pass once they get through. It's over to Sims. Sims in on the off wing, tries his thing. Loose puck is picked up, and Curry will take no chances. And Kirby, and he'll hold it for a face-off with 9:34. We're into the halfway mark of this third period of play. The score, if you're joining us late, your Tripen Osprey 2 and your Central Impact 1. Impact shot. Screen was Kirby. Shot was wide. Here comes Wright out on the left wing, unable to control it. And back comes Sims. Sims bump, gives it up. Loose puck's picked up. Here's a chance. Kellaway, they score. They score. It's tied. 2-2 is the score with 9:12 left to go. Broken play by the Osprey. Loose puck is picked up. And a big goal there by the Central Impact. 2-2 is the score. 9:12 left to go in the third period of play. Both goaltenders have made quality saves here tonight. Important now, both teams get recharged again. The Impact can hear the sound here on the boards, trying to rally their team to get going. They want to get a win or two out of this weekend. Shot back in by Sims. In on the forecheck is Kellaway. Corbett picks up the loose puck behind the net. Taken out of play by Kellaway. There's a chance now for Dawson. He's bumped along the boards. Crane. Again, here's an opportunity for Crane. He's out with Crosby. They've got a 2-on-1. Gets it over to Crosby. Shot. They scores! 8:44. Nicholas Crosby from Crane. What a goal. Great opportunity, and they capitalize on it. Crosby usually the playmaker, but he shows us he got the goal scoring skills also. Quick turnaround to give them 3-2 lead again. And as we said many times in our broadcast, it's major midget AAA hockey. It can be a lot of goals scored in a hurry. Teams are well coached. Teams got good systems, and they got good speed. Dawson to take the draw again. Harnett wins the draw for Central. Harnett in again, gives it up to Dawson. Dawson over to Crane. Crane looks to happen. Something to happen. He gives it up to Dawson. Dawson gets away from a check. Gives it up to Crane. He's got Dawson behind the net. Over to Crosby. In front. Cleared out of harm's way. All the way down to the Osprey zone. It's Corbett. He's bumped off the puck. Back comes support. Barrett out looking for long lead pass. They shoot it in. Zone is cleared. Fresh legs come out again for Coach Russell. And the Impact may have caught him. It's Harnett. And again, young Roberts makes a great play. Heads up going down. Tries some nice moves. And a hip check taken out by Green. Barrett works hard along the boards. In comes Big Johnson. Gets it back to Roberts. He's got one night trying for a second. Blocked by defenseman Green. Shot back in. Lewis has to come back and play it. He's out with Nolan. Here comes Johnson. He's down his off wing. Makes a nice move. Bringing it back front. He tries to wrap around. Johnson creating some scoring opportunities for his team, along with Roberts and Barrett. Johnson will go for a line change. Barrett and Roberts stay out. Nice move by Lewis. Puts it in front. Opportunity. Good save by Hedges. We've got less than 7 to play in this third period of play. Kosh goes for net. He gets the puck. Unable to control it. Good back check by the Osprey. Giving it back to the point to Mulrooney. He's unable to control it. In comes Kennedy. One-on-one against Hedges. Kennedy with the head up the whole time. Good save by Hedges again. Nolan, loose puck in the corner. Right, unable to control it. Poked there by Russell. Looking to put it through. Harris is forced back in his own zone. Impact moves in with Captain Pinson. Kirby just tips it out of harm's way. Shot along the boards. Opportunity to get it out for Rideout. Clareville Native does a good job. Good move there by Pinson. He steps in. An offsides call with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in period 3. Your Tripen Osprey lead the Central Impact by a score of 3-2. Don Coombs, David Sims. Mind everybody, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock before you go to the Santa Claus Parade tomorrow. Make sure you come by the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre and watch your Tripen Osprey play the Central Impact third game of a 3-game series, or else stay tuned to David Sims Production. I want to thank many organizations in the Tripen area and watching on David Sims Production for their efforts today in the Santa Claus Parade today. Very good for our young children as we get ready for that time of the year. Lambert comes in, stops, and Kirby will juggle it, but he'll hold it for a face-off. 6 minutes and 3 seconds. Going to be a long 6 minutes and 3 seconds for Coach Russell. His team is well used to it. These teams played to a 3-3 late in the third period, and Osprey pulled out a 4-3 win last night. Dawson to take the draw. Right of goaltender Kirby. Puck is held up. Gives Crosby, Captain Crosby, an opportunity to clear it up. He gets it over to Crane, looking for Dawson. Through the center, and offside is going to be called. 5:52 left to go in period number 3. Harris lets it go in the corner. Dawson comes over looking for it. Picked up by Crane. Nice move by Crane. Unable to get control as he lost his footing. Green takes a long shot, shoots it in. Again, Harris being forced by the Impact players. Dawson finds Crosby. He's down the right side. He's got the big goal for his team. Third goal on a beautiful pass and play. Beautiful shot. Here comes Dawson again, keeping his cool, setting it up, gives it to Crosby. Crosby shoots it in, and he'll go for a change. In on the forecheck is Crane. He's got the loose puck. He's got Dawson in front. Dawson goes for a change also. Got to keep fresh legs out as we're down to the last 5 minutes of this third period of play. Shot back in. Osprey cleared the zone. Crane looks to pick up the loose puck. And here come your Osprey with Nolan. Fenceman comes in, tries a shot, blocked there by Strickland in the corner. Barrett shows some hustle, getting to the puck. Again, Strickland with an opportunity to clear it out. Kept in at the line by Nolan. In the corner's Barrett. He bumps with his number 9, Joey Green. They work hard behind the boards. Roberts with loose puck, trying to find a man in front. Just unable to get it through. Back come the Impact. It's Sims down the left wing. Back on the back check is Roberts. And shot and held by Kirby. 4:15 left to go in a very important third period of play. The score, 3-2 for your Osprey over the Central Impact. Big face-off coming up. Right of goaltender Kirby. Dawson take the draw again. Harris in front, watching the man Russell. Harris hustles to get to the play. Russell goes in the corner. Loose puck is picked up by Dawson. Cleared out of harm's way by Kennedy. Kennedy in against Mulrooney. Mulrooney with the puck. He'll look to start things off. We've got less than 4 minutes to play. Here comes Mulrooney in over the line, and offside is going to be called against the Central Impact. 3:45 left to go in the third period of play. Game 2 of a 3-game series. here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Dawson double shifting right here, right now. Killing off a few seconds, going to come all the way back into the Tripen Osprey zone. Dawson's taking a lot of big face-offs for your Osprey team tonight, and he'll go up against Central Impact player. Loose puck's picked up, but able to clear it. Here comes Dawson with a second try. Up to Kennedy. Kennedy shoots it through the center, right out, unable to get to it. Dawson, he's got Russell going through the center. Gives it up to Russell. Russell uses his speed down the left side. Loses his footing, falls. Loose puck is picked up by the Impact. Crosby on the change, comes back. Nolan makes a nice little play. Lambert picks it up, shot high and wide. Opportunity for the Impact that time. Less than 3 minutes to play. I think we're going to have penalty or penalties called by the officials. Lambert is going for sure. Looks like it's only going to be Lambert, so with 2:50 left to go, Tripen Osprey will get a chance. Face off left to goaltender Hedges had a great game for the Impact. Good save by Hedges. Dawson won the draw, got it back to Crane. One of the snipers on this Osprey team. It's Crosby behind the net. He's out there with Crane, gets it back to Crane. Over to Harris. Harris they hit up all the time. Is just looking for the man in front. Gives it back to Crosby. He's unable to control it. Impact would get a chance to clear it out. But again, good play by your Crane to get control of it. That's Dawson in the corner. He's over to Harris. Harris shot is high and wide. Dawson going behind it. The puck came out front. Harris again. Long cross ice pass to Crane. He's in. He's got Dawson with him, and he's got Crosby. Killing off some seconds. Gives it to Harris. Impact with a chance to clear it out. They got a one-on-one. Crane comes back. He's got speed. Trying to bump the player off. Less than 2 minutes to go. 1:05 left to go in the penalty. Here comes Crane again. Dawson's going to go off. Get some fresh legs. Lewis comes cross-eyed. He receives the pass. Got a man in front. Unable to get it through to Crosby. Crosby looks to put it on the net. And we're going to have a face-off. With 1:39 left to go in the third period of play. Your Osprey on the power play for another 49 seconds. Barrett to take the draw for the Osprey against Pinson. Loose puck is picked up, opportunity, and here comes the Impact. 44 seconds left to go in the penalty. Knocked down, and right out will turn things around. The Clarenville native shoots it in. Kennedy in on the forecheck. Hedges comes out to play it. You know the coach will be looking to get the extra man on shortly. Draw to Goldie. But the Impact come up. It's Canning along the boards. He's got a man in front if he can get through. Curry would have saved just to deflect it. Loose puck in front. Cleared out of the zone. Back in the center ice area, 20 seconds left to go in the penalty. It's War. Osprey on a power play right here. Impact with some offense going. Shoot it back in. Kirby leaves it there. Lewis clears it up to Harris. Harris just puts it out, kept in at the line by the Impact to take a shot. Kirby gives up the rebound. Teams are back at even strength, and we got less than a minute to play. Keeper for the Impact is out of the net. Not sure if they're aware of it. Lewis with an opportunity, long shot down the ice. And folks, he scores. Big goal, 4-2 is the score with 39 seconds left to go in the third period of play. An empty netter, and that should seal it for the Tripen Osprey in Game 2 of this 3-game series. Certainly a big face-off still to come for your Osprey. They like to get control of the puck. 40 seconds. Coach Casey has taught his kids and showing his kids what to do in this position. So right now, golden opportunity to get the loose puck is Dawson. He puts it ahead, killing off valuable seconds. He picks up loose puck. What a save by Hedges. Dawson. And he's another sniper on this Tripen Osprey team, and he just came through in a big, big way. Face off to the left of goaltender Hedges. Crosby take the draw against Green, just killing off some valuable seconds. Out come your impact again. Down the left wing, it's Russell. Russell moving in, looking for some support. And back comes Crosby. Crosby continues to carry it in. He's got Crane with him. Gets it over, almost through Crane. Good defensive play by Harnett. Crosby then bump in the corner. They get back, touching the pads. Good respect shown by both players that time. And Mulrooney with a chance to clear it out. He doesn't. 8 seconds left. Crane got Crosby. Crosby gives it back to Crane. Crane got the shot, and another big save by Hedges with 2 seconds exactly left to go in his third period of play. Dawson, where's the draw? Gets it back to the point, and folks, that's in the books for another win for your Tripen Osprey. They defeat the Central Impact by a score of 4-2 at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Centre. Some good hockey being played here the weekend. This is a 3-game series, so don't forget, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, either tune in to David Sims' production or drop by and see the Tripen Osprey live at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. That's going to be our last opportunity this year to see him. We're on Christmas break after that. We'll be back in the new year again. But a great game of hockey tonight. Some good goaltending on both sides. Hedges tested often. He gave up 4. Kirby had a steady game for your Tripen Osprey. Good goal scoring. Good respect for both teams. Don Coombs, David Sims, thanks for having us over. And tune in tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.